I've turned on streaming.
Friday.
Okay, that'll be fantastic. Alrighty, I shall tell them. A very good evening, everybody. This is Gulf Harbour Radio, ZMH 286, Patricia and David. And I tell you what, it's been a bit of a chilly day, and I've just gone and put a thicker sweater on. It's not very pleasant here. I wish I was thinking of leaving for the tropics. It's currently 80% cloud cover here, about 1 knot from the south, but it's very high humidity and it just feels damp and unpleasant. 18C's not too bad though, 1018.7 on the bar, and just a very slight movement upwards. Well, the format tonight will be pretty much the same as normal. I will talk to the boats on passage. I'm hoping that Phil on Skylark might be around to bring in the boats that are too close to me. And then David is going to cover, there's sort of interest in leaving later this week, so he'll talk about when boats should in fact arrive at Minerva to avoid nastiness. And what else were you going to talk about? There were two things. Geez, I can only handle one at a time these days.
What the weather is.
What the
to be at Minerva
weather is
this
going to
weekend.
be like in Minerva next weekend. Right, got it. Okay, so let's, we usually have a good copy on Molly 2, so they're just passing South Minerva at the moment. Molly 2, Gulf Harbour.
Gulf Harbour, this is Molly 2, you've got your last crew member you haven't talked to yet, Nick, on the line this evening. Copy, over.
God, how many guys are on board Molly 2? Well, a very good evening, Nick. You sound cheerful. I bet that is because you're a day away from being there. Go ahead, over.
Gulf Harbour, Molly 2, that's right, we're getting closer. We have reluctantly had to forego our Minerva stop due to the weather coming later this week. Thank you again for your advice on that yesterday. We are currently at 23 degrees 55 minutes south, 178 degrees 59 minutes west, with a course over ground of 070 degrees true, speed over ground of 5 knots. Wind of 10 knots from the east, swell 1 metre from the east, 100% cloud cover, and a barrel of 1016. Over.
Roger that, and you would have passed your boat, the catamaran, the British boat. They went into South Minerva today. So Molly 2 on their way to Tongatapu now, 2355 south, 17859 west, on a course of 007 true, 5 knots, 10 knots from the east, 1 metre easterly seas, 100% cloud cover, and 1016. So no wonder you're feeling so cheerful on board there. It sounds pretty good conditions. So you obviously decided to make hay while the sun shines, so to speak, if you're a farmer. Over.
Gulf Harbour, Molly 2, small correction, course over ground 070 true, just trying to make our way upwards a little for an angle which we should almost make to Tongatapu. Otherwise, yes, all very well on board. Thank you. Over.
What's the estimate for time?
Okay, so what is your estimate for arriving at Tongatapu? Over.
Estimated arrival at Tongatapu is Friday, the 15th, hopefully mid-morning at the latest, mid to late afternoon. Over.
Okay, I've got you guys arriving in Tongatapu Friday morning, maybe late morningish, so or mid-morningish, and that's the 15th. I'll just see if David's got a comment.
Sounds good. From what I could see, the wind should be southeast 15 to 20, and you'll just be ahead of the stronger winds that are coming on the weekend. So pretty good timing. enjoy Tongatapu and the rest of Tonga that applies, and all the way up to New Potatoes, wherever you're going. We love it there. We've been there numerous times. So, yeah, happy sailing. We'll chat with you tomorrow. Over.
What's this New Potatoes? But they're going into Tongatapu.
Later.
Oh, okay. I'm just getting a bit of clarification from David here. How copy? Over.
Two of us, Fraser and Nick, will be heading off, and David and his wife Cheryl will be joining in for the rest of Tonga, which we're very envious of them for.
Roger that. All right. Well, it's going to be warmer than here. We've got a red sky tonight, by the way. I forgot to mention. It's Sailor's Delight, isn't it? So that sounds good for those that have departed today. You've got a great signal there. I'm hoping you might, seeing as conditions are quite pleasant, you might just stay on board to help out for the boats that I might get a bit of a problem with being too close to me at the moment. So just stand by if you would. Soy Libre, Gulf Harbour.
Soy Libre, exciting copy.
Oh, good copy. I thought you might still be a little bit of a problem, Andy. Go ahead, over.
Yes, my position is 32 degrees, 14 minutes south, 176 degrees, 35 minutes east. The wind speed, I'm sorry. I'm doing about 5 knots and 3 degrees. The wind speed is 10 knots from the southeast. The seas are 2 meters from the south-southeast. It's actually pretty close to the south. It's mostly cloud. 50% cloud cover. 1019 millibars. 24.6 degrees Celsius.
Well, I wish I could. I've got pretty much the same pressure here, but we sure as hell don't have 24 degrees. That sounds quite pleasant, actually. Conditions for Soy Libre, 3214 south, 17635 east, on a course of 003 true, 5 knots, 10 knots of southeasterly wind up there, 2 metre southeast seas, 60% cloud cover, 1019 and 24.
Where's you going and when?
And yeah, David wants to know where you're going, but you're going straight through to Fiji. Do I get that right, over?
No, I'm going to Minerva.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you said that. So he might decide to talk about Minerva conditions now. When do you think you will be getting there?
I'm thinking I'm going to be getting there late Saturday morning or afternoon. Over.
Okay, Saturday. So, okay, I'm going to pass the microphone to David to do the Minerva discussion because he'll explain why.
Oh, nothing too bad, but those of you at Minerva, Saturday and Sunday, 16th and 17th, and for Andy, who'll be there on Saturday, it sounds like, the winds are going to pick up from what you've got now. So we probably will be looking at southeast 20 with gusts to 30. Seas outside the reef, 3 to maybe 4 meters. We'll call it 3 to 3.5 meters outside the reef. So, Andy, that shouldn't be a problem getting in there. I assume you're going to North Minerva. I shouldn't assume that. You'll have to tell me. But if you are, the way the wind direction is, you shouldn't have any problem getting into Minerva. As you probably know, you've probably been there before. So that's the story for the weekend.
I'm actually arriving Friday afternoon.
Oh, well, that makes a difference. Well, you will not have those winds Friday afternoon. It should be quite nice. Let me just take a look here and see. Friday afternoon will go late. Right on the fringe of the stronger winds, but possibly, well, we'll call it 15 to 20 out of the southeast. The stronger winds are just to your south and all the way almost to New Zealand on late Friday the 15th. So you'll just get in before the winds really pick up, Eddie. So that's great. Over.
Actually, if I can keep it 4.7 to 5 knots, I think I can make it around midday, like noon. And, if the wind picks up to like it's supposed to be, then I may be going faster than that and arrive a little earlier, over.
Well, that's right. So anyway, this is just a prediction, subject to change, as everybody knows. So we'll see the next day or so if things remain fairly constant. So stay tuned. We'll keep you informed. Over.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, that boat of yours goes really well. I'm keeping an eye on you, sort of going ahead with Fusio, who is on our dock here, and just a slight different course. You're a bit west of them. All right, clear with Soy Libre, and I've had a report from Midnight Sun, who people will probably know has changed ownership this year, but Midnight Sun certainly knows where to go in the tropics. And Shane and Lisa have reported on streaming. They are at 32 degrees 42 south, 17556 east, and 026 course, 5.3, 8 knots of southeast winds, and there's no seas, but they've got a 2 to 3 metre swell. So sounds pretty good progress there. It's quite busy around them with their departure yesterday. And Phil on Silhouette left today. Silhouette probably won't hear me. I think I might see if Skylark is on frequency. Skylark, are you on frequency, Phil? Over? Nope, they're probably out trying to find crayfish. So I'll hopefully ask Molly 2. I don't know who's going to pick up the microphone. Molly 2, Gulf Harbour Radio.
Gulf Harbour Radio, Molly 2, go ahead.
Yeah, could you put out a call for me, please, for anybody not copying Gulf Harbour Radio, and in particular Silhouette, because he'll be too close to me. Could you do that for me, please? Over.
Affirmative, I'll put out that call now. Take all stations not copying Gulf Harbour Radio, all stations not copying Gulf Harbour Radio, in particular.
See if I can.
Silhouette, how copy, over.
Break, that's pretty good.
Silhouette, Molly 2, nice to hear from you. Good copy there. Would you like me to pass on your message to Gulf Harbour, over?
Yeah, I can just hear you, so if Molly 2 could write this down, that would be helpful. So go ahead, Phil. Go ahead, over. Okay, you're closer than I thought, so yeah, no problem copying that. So thanks for standing by, Molly 2. So 15 knots from the north, 15 knots, I'll start this again, 15 miles northeast of Bream Head, so bit of a late start today, 060 true, 4 knots, and the wind there is south-southeast 8, so you've got a bit more than we've got down here, Phil, and 1019. Okay, well you're away, and that's good, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Have a safe good night. Over. Roger that. I'm going to pass the microphone now for David to give a bit of an update on possible departures and arrivals at Minerva and all that sort of good stuff.
Well, I don't know how much good stuff, but I suppose it is. Anyhow, we've gotten word that a number of boats, at least one that we have heard, is wanting to leave Friday, this Friday, to Minerva. And their estimated time for Minerva is about 5 days. Our average is about 6, is what we usually go by, but they're going to be there in about 5 days. So that puts it Wednesday the 20th. And that's pretty good conditions at Minerva at that point. Now, the arrival winds look to be southeast 15 to 20, southeast 15 to 20, and the seas about 2 meters coming out of the east, maybe a little bit south of east. So that's the story for the Friday departure to Minerva. And yeah, that's all I've got for that. So here's the chief.
And that's about it, I think, for us. Is there anybody else wanting to check in? There's nobody else on streaming reporting in. Is there anybody else?
Ocean fever, good evening.
Okay, did you actually get cleared out today, Barney? Over?
Not leaving till tomorrow. It'll be a slow start, so the condition is the same. We're in Noro here, and anyway, everything's under control, tying everything down. Just a slow trip going northwest. How copy this evening?
Okay, well, we have ocean fever at Noro, which is 0815 south and 15711 east, and he has checked out at Noro and will slowly head northwest and leaving tomorrow at a leisurely pace, I take it. So we might hear you in the morning, or we may not. Over?
Sure, sounds good. Thanks, and say hello to David. All is well here. Good evening. Thanks for being there.
Righto, no problem, he's right here. And thanks to for that picture where Kennedy arrived in after his boat sunk in World War II. It is a lot smaller place than we had thought or imagined, so good picture as you sailed past. Is it actually called Kennedy Island now, or is that just what you called it? Over?
No, I'll send you a little bit more information. That is called Kennedy Island. Over.
Ah, roger that. Oh well, that's a place that he's got on the map, as well as Dallas, Texas. Okay, thanks for that, Barney, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Good signal from you tonight, actually. All right, is there anybody else to check in? Please call.
I could give Barney his weather.
Oh, okay, just stand by. David will discuss your weather.
Just briefly, Barney, if you hear me, southeast winds looks like 15 to 18 knots. Not bad. You mentioned you're going to the northwest, so kind of looks like the wind will be almost directly behind you, which might not be superb. But anyhow, we'll look forward to the route you're going to take to get up to where you're going. So take care. We'll talk to you again. Cheers.
All right, and with that, we'll leave you all in peace on this Saturday evening, or Saturday afternoon, I guess, in Australia. And we've just heard on email from Terry Moore, who didn't give his boat name. Please put your boat name. Well, he did actually in the text. He's on Moonshadow and currently in Port Stephens in New South Wales. So they will be underway north to Queensland later this month and then on to Indonesia. So that will be interesting. There's always a little bit of a problem going that way with our sked time, but who knows, Terry might have Sky, whatever the devil it's called. I'm getting
Starling.
confused. Starling. Nothing to do with the sky. Well, it is to do with the sky, but it's also to do with any other thing. All right, let's go. Leave you in peace, and we will be back again tomorrow. Have a good evening, everybody. Gulf Harbour Radio clear.